Welcome to the Sofa King Fresh Podcast. And this week we have.
It's your
Real
boy
talk.
Triz.
That's
It's
how
good.
we
It's
supposed
good.
to. Real
It's good,
talk.
Joe.
Okay. And I am the capital KRD. And this week we talking about what, Tris?
I'm talking about America, home of the free, land of the free, home of the slaves. Like,
Oh, okay.
are we, are we, are we as citizens of America, black, white, whatever? Are we slaves? Are we all slaves, no matter what? Still to this day, or are we all free? Is it as we're supposed to believe that we are?
Hell no.
So, what you think about that, man? What y'all think, man?
Okay, I was just having this conversation with my friend the other day, right? He about to go up Canada. He was like, "Yeah, how good the white people treat them up there." And I was like, "The reason they treat you so good is because they never had slavery, so they don't have no reason to fucking be hating on you and you know what I mean, trying to keep you down." You know what I'm saying? And but like I know it's still slavery. Like you could see it, like the way they treat our kids. The schools up here, bro, is they got they doing what's the name of it? Computer graphics, learning ZBrush, doing all type. Man, they barely got books in the city.
Right, right.
Like, and they do that on purpose, so we can't get out of our own way.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah, I could agree with that for sure, for sure. You about to say something real talk?
No. I'm just. I thought he was still talking, so I'm just
Nah,
letting him.
I'm pretty
Oh
much
no,
done.
no, man. Like we America was built off of not only slavery of cattle slavery of like foreigners, but just in general as a corporation, it's set up to be a slave system.
Yeah,
So from everything, jails, schools, all a slave system. And every few years, we have a revolution, like an industrial revolution. Because the first industrial revolution, well, actually, the second industrial revolution, the American industrial revolution, had to happen because slavery ended, and it was like the whole America changed. So they brought in mechanics, you know, to take over the labor for the loss of humans and stuff like that, basically. So our whole system, you know, is set up to be like, for instance, what I'm trying to say is you got 24 hours in a day. 8 hours of that you sleeping, 8 hours of that you working. You got another 8 hours to do whatever it is, in your life. You got to travel. Yup. And so with the system set up the way it is, because I don't think that we have to work, as much as we do to achieve the same end result, you know. So it's sort of like like back in the day in slavery, they just made you work for free, and then you got what food, you know what I
barely,
mean? Or
barely.
yeah. So it's the same now. Only thing is, you got money. They giving you money, and you use the money to buy the food.
Yeah,
That's all
they
it is.
giving you barely enough money to buy the food and stay alive.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
make sure they put an emphasis on that so you can stay alive to keep working.
yeah.
Not
It's
that you
definitely a
can
slave system, man.
so you can get further in life. That's not part of the what it is.
Yeah. 95% of people, or most, I wouldn't even put a number on it. I'm just
95,
gonna
yeah,
say most people.
you got it. 95%. Keep it on.
95% of people that work a 9 to 5 job, feel unappreciated, underpaid, tired, worn out. You know, there's no reward at the end of the day for real. But you got, you got your house, you got your like your little bit of. food, like you said, and amenities or whatever. But it's like you just working just to when you wake up and be 65 years old, you looking like dang, what can I do now? Like
Mm.
I'm too old, man. I done worked so hard all my life. Now it's like, yo, I got all this bread, I got time on my hands, and I'm old. I can't even go surfing no
And
more.
you and,
I can't go roller skating no
you,
more,
and
nigga.
you know what the messed up part about it is like it's set for our culture.
Yeah, it's set
You
for
know,
our culture, but it is
because
it's also set for the Puerto Rican culture too a little bit because it trickles.
no, not nah, because Spanish, because I mean, how can I say it is? And I'm not saying that, but a little bit is not because they not speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And if we do, it'll make it a little easier for us too. But what I'm saying is stuff for our culture because, like, or you know how back in the day and all that stuff, you'll come to America. America was known for like, remember, you walk the yellow brick road, or they would say the Golden Street is something. It's easy for opportunities and stuff like that. But we don't even get none of them. Like the opportunities, like you know what I'm saying, when somebody come over to here to
Yeah, you get
America,
$25,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Welfare, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, what they get like five, 600, you know what I'm
No,
saying? They
I heard
don't gotta pay
what you get like
taxes, five,
$202 a person or something like that.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Something
Then
like
What you
taxes,
supposed to do with that?
that.
Like they put you in that position so you can get. I think you oh never mind. But they put you in that position so that you can get so you can go crazy and start doing dumb shit so they can put you in jail so they can make money off you in jail. And it's just like a reoccurring cycle so they can get you not taking care of your son so he don't know no better so now he gonna do the same thing as you and your daughter gonna go strip on the pole and get arrested or have to pay restitution and all that shit. It's
they
just a
treating us,
whole system, bro.
but they treating us like how the Egyptians, how the Pharaoh did the Egyptians, you know what I'm saying? Well, the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's crazy. Even if we did try to, like you said, we did try to come up, they got us in the system, and and we like outcast or labeled as even the whole world look at us like this is who y'all are.
Yeah.
You know, this is what you
But
are.
that's what I was saying last show. Like they so quick to tell us who we are. They say we lazy. We work the hardest jobs for no fucking money. Anybody,
Hmm.
anybody can be the CEO of a company because all you have to do is look at a paper and say yes or no. We're gonna do it this way or we're gonna do it that way. That's it. That's all a CEO
Right, right.
does. He looks at a little
Absolutely.
information, reads reports. You somebody can teach you, yo, what this means, this what this means. You know what? What I learned in life, the reason why majority company use acronym acronyms, the NBC and the ROT and all that, because they
Mm.
want to keep you out the loop. They can easily say the same thing when they saying like RN. Say for instance, you say RN, registered nurse. You can say it the same speed, but they don't want you having that information because if you got that information, we were born where we had to be like real shifty with everything. Like we had to make cereal with water. We had to
Mm.
uh, figure out a way to split rice into 4 meals and a platter of you know what I mean.
Yo, listen.
The chicken and fried rice. You know what I mean? You had to
P
learn how to switch that between all your homies and shit like that. We had to
no,
learn
P
to
game.
survive.
No, P game. Syrup sandwiches.
Yeah, syrup sandwiches.
Yeah,
They would
yeah.
have sat in the room and looked at the syrup in the bottle and looked at the bread. They would have perished. But we
You
had to
said
figure.
Yeah.
We've always had to figure chitlins. That comes from slavery. They had to
yeah,
figure
Yeah.
shit out. So
Economize,
Yeah.
imagine if we had information.
yeah, economize and intervention.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Imagine if we had information when we was 8 years old. If
Right.
somebody
Yeah,
was saying, "Yeah, you bust this stock right here, and you look at this, and keep watching that, and watch this, and if that goes over this, you do this," Imagine if we would have had that information. Look what Jay Z did.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Z did all this in
Right.
like 20 years.
Yeah.
It took a lot of these dudes, they like 60 and 70
Mm-hmm.
years old, and they just getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
We know how to survive. That's why they do what they do to us because they're scared that we will not overtake them because we don't want to overtake them. That's what they don't understand either. Like they look at us as like we threats or something.
Right.
The more money we have, guess what? The more money you're going to have because we spend a lot. But they don't
You know,
ever think of that.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They don't
yeah.
ever think
It's
of
all
that.
a game, man. It's crazy if it is just all a game.
More
It's
people
like
with
we
more
pieces
people with,
on a
more
board.
people with money. Look at prime example. Look at the pandemic. Look at how many niggas got money during the pandemic. All them stocks, all these companies shot through the roof. All of them.
The new ones too, definitely.
Everything, Lil.
Yeah,
Everything. And now they
those
went back down because of people don't have money now. People can't afford those things anymore. But when people had money, they will part with it. Not saying that it's a good thing, but they don't even think that large. Like they think large, but they overthink themselves a lot of times too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, they like to do
Yeah.
the Carol thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Mm-hmm.
we had a situation where we was going through the active shooter. It was just a program. Like the
Mm-hmm.
to do a simulation. These motherfuckers is acting like they about to fucking die. I'm like, yo, man, if y'all don't sit y'all punk asses down, like, the fuck is y'all doing? They told you it's a simulation and you scared. What the fuck you scared for?
Right. Right.
It's a test, dickhead. And you should have seen them. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just sitting at the table, like, listening to the joint ring off. I'm not participating in this shit because I know how to act when, because we have to survive. We got to learn to
Yeah.
survive. We got to learn how to figure out stuff. We got to learn how to uh, do all this stuff. I had to learn how to hook all this stuff up. Nobody taught me how to do it. I didn't get to go to no
Yeah.
school, no tips, no nothing. I learned it because I wanted to know. But I could have used some help that it could have saved me a whole bunch of years of sitting up here like, damn, why this not working? I had to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is, man. You got to figure it out, man. You know what I mean, I just watched the episode of Power, the Tyreek John,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a scene in that John where one of the bulls, the police, a dirty cop, get one of the Tejada bulls locked up, and he tell him like, I want you to kill this dude that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
The dirty cop tells him that. He like, man, how you expect me to kill this dude and get away with it? He like, man, that's what we thought you figured that out. You know what I mean? And throw him in the prison. You in there anyway, nigga. You gotta figure that out, man. You don't do it, you dead. So let's do or die, man.
Yeah, and that's
It's
what it is. That's what it
yeah,
is. It's either we do or we perish. And it's like, all
yeah.
right, you only can sit in a
It's
room but so long and suffer. Pain
yeah,
is forever, but it's not forever. You know what I mean? If you
yeah.
understand what I'm saying.
The corporations are like the evil ones, if you ask me.
Yeah, they are. They
They're worse.
definitely are.
But you know,
They're
but
worse than the government, and pretty much when people talk of a shadow government, that to me is what it is. It's collaboration of corporations, of billionaires that own different things, in America, and they create a system of totalitarian totalitarian system. When basically, they determine what you wear. Your job determines what you wear, what you do, like the breaks that you take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a wage contract is basically selling yourself. We selling ourselves. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able to survive.
But
You know what I mean?
one thing about me that I've always been my own person. Like even at any job. Fuck it, fire me, nigga. I don't care.
Yeah,
Fire me.
yeah,
I don't. It's a job, bro. My new job can be robbing you every day. Like,
yeah.
stop
That,
playing.
that's one of the reasons why they need to keep jobs popping, man. They keep people out your backyard.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I also say this: like black people, they sitting up here robbing and killing us. They got the money. You know where they live at. The same way you running up in our crib. Nobody be out around here. Like for real. Not trying to send them hit like up here, but they fear runs everything. You
Yeah.
stop
Yeah.
if you stop paying attention. Like when we was younger, right? We had a situation where I forgot what we did, but me, my man Ricky, and somebody else got caught, and we went to the jailhouse, right? So we sitting in there. I'm telling them the whole time, you let me out, I'm not coming back. And they sitting up there telling me, "Yo, man, you know they gonna do this, do that, do this, do that. They gonna da da da. Oh, you gonna get in real trouble." I'm still outside. I never went in jail for that shit. They never came and got me. They never done nothing to me. Like if you don't follow their rules, it's nothing they can do to you. Like if it's a lot of people doing the same thing, what they gonna do? Arrest 100 million people? No, they gonna go on about their business. They're gonna arrest who they can. That's the luck you got to take. But you don't have to follow the government. You don't have to pay no taxes if you don't want this. You just can't be in any of the programs like WIC and all. You can't be in it. But you don't
But you're
have to follow. Yeah, you don't have to
participate, and
participation in that crap.
and people sign them contracts,
They
man. That's what
ask you to
you don't be
vote.
understand.
This is
People,
a crazy thing. This is the crazy thing that goes over a lot of people's head. They go and ask you to vote. Why is that? If they had the power, they just be like, if they had the real power, they could be like, all right, well, this is my job forever now. Oh, y'all all get out of here. They got to ask you to come and vote so they can have a job. So that means they work for you in actuality. Until people understand that, this thing gonna keep. Stop spending. Black people, stop spending your money for 2 days. I bet you the United States turned upside down. I bet it.
Oh, no, I would say no. Listen, for real. Don't say 2 days. I mean, 2 days would be good, but no, for a week. If you could do it for a week,
No,
man, the world,
true.
like you said, it turned
but,
up. So two
but
days,
just
do it. But
yeah,
a week would make
oh
you.
yeah,
2 days,
yeah.
they'll be like, you know what I mean?
But just
No,
but
what
just
I,
imagine how much 2 days will affect
Oh,
though.
2 days are
no,
killing.
what I'm
But
what
a
I'm what
week
I'm trying to say,
will
Lil,
destroy
is we
everything.
hold
Let's
the
make it,
power.
like, we got to rebuild and start everything all over. You know what I'm saying? 2 days, yes, 2 days would make a major effect, but a week,
No,
just
no.
imagine
What I'm
2 days,
saying is, I'm saying it to the
5 days. I
fact
mean,
that
5 days. I
it's
didn't
it's
do.
crushed. It'll crush the
But
United
it's crushing.
States.
But I'm just saying, 5 days would even crush it
Yeah,
even
we wouldn't be able
more.
to come back
And
from that.
you know, you'll be able to come back, but
You won't.
no, listen, it would be come back. It would be destroy, but rebuild, destroy, rebuild.
But
You get what?
it would have to be a different system because the
It would
way
be,
the
yeah,
way the way the way
it
the
would might be a
economy works.
better.
No, we spend all the money. We s- black
Yes,
people black
I
people
understand.
spend all. You see those glasses on your eyes? The Eagles. Who's the players on that? Who the
Yeah,
quarterback?
right,
Who the
right,
running back?
right,
Who the wide receiver?
right.
The tight end is maybe white. I don't know. Imagine if they say, "Hey, we ain't working today. Come Sunday, they ain't working." What them people in the crowd gonna look at? That's just one scenario. That's in one spot. Imagine JoJo say, "Yo, the McDonald's worker, I ain't coming into work today." Imagine the lady at the front of Walmart checking out. I ain't coming into work today. I don't care what manager you are. You can't run all them lines. You can't do You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Well, see, with that situation, and I mean, we can have that on another topic too. Um, you know, they have an AI do a lot of things and self checkouts and all that stuff about the. There's a lot of that happening.
Let me
So,
explain something to you about self checkout. Why is Walmart about to set themselves on fire and do bankruptcy because people keep taking stuff out of the automatic line. They checking in half the stuff that they taking out. AI can't do nothing about that. You hiding stuff in your pocket. You need a real person. You need
I
people
think
to talk
somebody,
to.
I think somebody in Texas got locked up in Walmart for like mad time, yo, like crazy time. Like they're not playing about that no more, man. That's
But
crazy.
what I'm saying is it happened. Imagine
No, I know what
everybody
you're
else and
saying.
their
I'm just
mom
saying.
doing it.
yeah, but they going they
AI
no
can't grab you
they
by the hand and say, come back
no
in this store.
no they got the scanners, the video. So you know what I'm saying, it just everything got to set in place. You know what I'm saying? But but like what you said, not the going to work. Forget all that. Not spending. That's a major
That's
key.
a major
Right.
key.
Yes,
No, but
because
what I'm
I,
saying is we
no go
stop
to work.
participating in their stuff. Like if we stop participating in
No,
the
go to work, but just no, but stop the spending. Go
That'll
to
never
no,
go.
happen though.
no, I
Yeah,
you know it
it
won't
won't.
ever happen. But what I'm saying is that's how much power we have.
Yeah, yeah, but the spending, but the going to work, that's
What
that ain't going.
you have
That's
to
not
you
that's not a big thing.
it
But
you are
not
you
spending,
crazy dog.
but not. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it won't play an effect, but
I'll
it
tell you
won't.
like this. For
But no,
instance,
spending will
if
put.
if the lowest people at my job are the cleaning people, right?
Uh-huh.
If they didn't come to work, nobody wouldn't go in that building.
No, it wouldn't be cleaning. I think it's catering, not
No,
catering.
clean
All that.
cleaning.
No, I
No,
thought
the
it
cleaning
was
people. The
I
cleaning
thought it was
people in my hospital. I'm talking about in my hospital.
about the service. Yeah, I thought it was the food service and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know the name of they group, but they
Yeah,
all in one group. If they
yeah,
didn't come to
yeah.
work, nobody I wouldn't dare step in that place. Cause the needles will still be in there. It'll be dirty beds everywhere. Who's sleeping on dirty beds with piss on it? The stuff ain't getting clean. I'll go in there if the stuff is clean and they don't got no doctors. I can lay in the bed and hope to get better. You understand what I'm saying? It's the small guys in the United States that have everybody being able to live good.
True that.
Without them, you don't take out your trash and your trash don't get taken out. When you go outside, you're not going to want to be dressed up
But
to the T and all that stuff.
I get what you're saying. But listen, it ain't just us. It ain't just we ain't the only ones that doing jobs like that.
But what
That
I'm saying,
that
Lil, is we are
no,
the cool. We the cool.
but
We the reason
no,
why
no.
people do
We
what
got
they do.
we got other nationalities that do that too. You know what I'm
Who do
saying,
you
but
do you look at anybody in
spending,
any
spending.
no
No,
listen to
when you
this.
hit it on the no, listen. When you hit it on the nose, when you said spending, that's you should have just kept it as that right
No,
there.
I'm
But the
pretty much saying we what everybody look at. We're important to everybody, but not important to everybody. If you understand
yeah,
what I'm saying.
but no, I'm talking about you got minorities that's just like us work and more of them work than them
But we
jobs.
don't follow behind them, Lil.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Everybody want to be the cool black dude.
But
All the girls want to be loving the cool black dude. All the white girls love us. All the Spanish girls love us. The white girls don't love the white boy. The Spanish girl don't love the white boy. They universally love us.
What are we gonna be doing? Let me ask you this. What are we gonna be doing? What is humankind, or at least Americans, when AI completely takes over
We fucked.
all jobs?
We fucked. Y'all don't have no. Nobody don't have no skills.
yeah,
Nobody. Nobody reads a book.
That's
Nobody
why I was telling
studies
my young
anything.
boy. That's why I was telling my young boy because he was doing cybersecurity,
That's
and he
where it's
shot
at.
And I told him go back to
Nigga, you better
cybersecurity
go back to
because that's
school.
the future.
You better
That's the
go back
future.
and stay there.
Yeah,
They said
yeah,
they got 700,000 jobs for. I think they said about 250,000 graduates in cybersecurity.
yeah,
So they got more jobs
yeah.
than they got people that to fill them.
Hmm. And AI
Cybersecurity,
going to completely.
cybersecurity could fix our problem, Lil, because with cybersecurity, they'll see the hole in the system, the glitches, and say, "Oh, well, if they calling somebody and can't get through to somebody, how can they fix this problem?" That's part of cybersecurity.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah, we doomed. We doomed. If you don't have
yeah.
no serviceable skill, you're doomed.
So what do you see happening?
You better get
People,
out of the United States.
shit, it's gonna be
That's
crazy,
true.
right?
I told people by the time look at how the world is going. Remember when we was growing up, it wasn't that many crazy people. It was maybe a handful of niggas in your neighborhood that was off their rocker. Now everybody you run across is a lunatic.
Hmm.
Every single person is crazy enough to blow your head off or whatever to start an argument, throw a bottle at anything. You don't even know.
Hmm.
And that's like 90% of people. Like I made a discussion at my job. I'm starting to like there's people that sit outside of people's rooms that's like they little off. It's more people sitting outside of rooms than people that's not sitting outside of rooms in the hospital. So that tells you something right
Hmm.
there. That these people they got to be watched because they wilding out or doing some crazy shit and throwing stuff and causing ruckus. So they got to be watched like little kids and they're adults. And this only I want to say like 30% of the people that don't got to be watched. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And I say with no jobs, no sense of oh tomorrow's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot more people going crazy. What the fuck they
hmm,
got to lose?
yeah. I mean, they just playing the game. Like I said, they shock test us all the time, changing things up. They've been doing it for forever, man. And societies have fallen, kingdoms have fallen. You know,
And that's what I
so
that's what I was on last time when I said it's over for the United States because I was really
yeah,
talking about like the Romans. They had their time. United
yeah,
States had its time. It's over for us. We're not
yeah.
the smartest. We're not the toughest. We're not the strongest. We're nothing.
Hmm.
We got a bunch of motherfuckers that go in the Olympics and show off. That's all we got. We ain't doing
Yeah, like
nothing. We fighting ourselves now.
yeah. Especially when you talk about our people, like Malcolm X said, we the only people that got entertainers and athletes as our leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Nobody else has entertainers, athletes, and stuff like that leading their whole people, the movements and stuff like that. You know, so it's slavery in a lot of different ways, man. We slaves to the food. You know what I mean? A lot of us anyway, not everybody, but a lot of us slaves to the food. A lot of us
Mm-hmm.
like real talk broke out of that. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
the thing,
And
just
that's
breaking
real.
out of
That's
it.
real stuff. That is real.
If you
That's a real thing.
if you gonna play their game, because their game go wide.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna play their game, like you said earlier, you know what I mean, playing in their game, voting,
Yeah.
anything like that, eating their food is not gonna be good for you in the long run. You know what I mean? You gotta break away
You gotta break.
from
You
all
gotta
of
do
those.
what you gotta do. You
Yeah,
gotta do what's
yeah,
best
for
for
sure.
you. But
Yeah,
at the
the
same
world's
time,
constantly.
respectfully do
Mm,
what's best for you. Not just
it,
go over the next
yeah,
black man to do him wrong just to get
Well,
yours.
I'm gonna say this: not do you. We got to be able to do it together.
Yeah, but at the
We get
same time, you have to build to a
we,
certain. You got to build something to give something to somebody else so y'all can build something
yeah,
together.
yeah, but
Nobody
yeah.
wants to build out
But,
everything and then give it to the nigga that's just sitting there over there.
we got to start
That's what we do.
no, we got to start looking at each other and having each other as comrades. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And build this together. You know what I'm saying? that's the thing. Like you said, is always we always saying do you, do you, do you, do you. And they put that in our
But
state in our mind frame. When
but
we get that in our mind
I,
frame,
Lil,
I
one thing.
say,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
well, I was going to say, I say personally, my opinion, throw the Black Power stuff in the trash. Throw all that stuff in the trash, man. All the individuality stuff starts first because we as a people have already demonstrated that what we do. You know what I mean? With our own people. I think it takes a collective of everybody, white people, black people, Asians, just a group. Because you're gonna have white people, like the skinheads, that's gonna be against black people, like the Hebrew
Yeah.
Israelites gonna be against white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have the people that all come together: Puerto Ricans, blacks, whites,
Mhm.
Arabs. Everybody that come together is gonna be the ones that really change things and move things. You know what I mean? So
no,
it did.
No, but
that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying it as a color. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah,
saying that
yeah, yeah.
if we all just come and just build, because if we do it as a color, all to do is the system's going to come back with hatred going to be hatred. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
but
Yes.
one
Biggery going to be biggery. You know what I'm saying?
one thing I say about black people, right? Black people can do it, but you have to be able to, like, black people follow each other. One person
Hmm.
selling hair and it starts to boom, everybody gonna start selling hair.
It's the
If they
wrong
don't,
leaders, though.
no, but what I'm saying is it starts there. If they
Yeah,
don't, if you
yeah.
got somebody that's being successful doing something and they doing it and they being successful at it, people will start to look at it and be like, okay, just like I said with Nipsey Hussle, he was doing so many things that you was like, damn, oh shit, oh that that's I can do that,
And what
and
happened to him?
they killed him. But what I'm
Right.
saying is they need to people. It need to be more than one motherfucker doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
When
for
you get
sure. I
if
mean,
you get a group of five motherfuckers doing something and they doing it successful, and the other five is gonna come and do what they doing sooner or later.
yeah. I
But if,
mean, we've had people try that. We've had Irv Gotti and Dame Dash and Michael Jackson and different people tried that,
but they was
and it's
ones.
always to their detriment. But I mean, they got their team. You know what I mean? But yeah, but you're right. Like a bunch of billionaires getting together would change the game, but people can't stay on the same accord, man. It's the same from the high to the low, to the lower level to the higher level up top. People always want to, you know what I mean? They want to keep each other down. You know what I'm saying? So it's really difficult to pull. It's capable. We can't. It's just like in football. You know what I mean? You got a
It's
player that he
possible.
capable.
Yeah,
He
but
capable
yeah,
of.
but he just don't do it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
exactly what
yeah,
I'm saying. We can do it as a people.
yeah, yeah,
Don't get it
yeah. We have
fucked
the
up.
ability to. We
We
have the
have the
ability.
ability. If like
Yeah,
when we come together, we do come together because
yeah.
we're not actually violent people on the real on the
We're
everyday
not.
thing. We're not violent people. When we go to cookouts, you don't see each. We having fun. We have fun more than we do anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we typically generally treat other races with respect.
But more than our own, which we
Yeah.
should be doing just the opposite.
Yo, it be times, man, where like, and I try not to change my personality and still be the same person. But it be times where it's like you walk in the store or something, and somebody just crossing your path, you say excuse me, and you got that one or two people per day that don't say nothing back, and they just look
Hmm.
at you crazy, and you
Yeah,
just like, you know what I mean? That's why I don't. I'll be thinking in my head. That's why I don't be saying nothing either. But I
yeah.
can't make myself,
You
just
can't
as
put
ignorant as
yourself.
them.
You can't be
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
as them because all that's going to do is
Yeah,
cause another problem.
yeah, for
It just
sure, for
causes more
sure.
divide. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you gotta do the. Remember when Tom and Jerry they used to do the little joint when he looked in his eyes and he pulled it over and he kept pulling. It's that same thing. You keep it away from him, but you show it to him. You show him, hey, this is what
Yeah,
it is. But oh, we over here with it. If you don't be on us on our stuff that we doing over here, you got to stay over there. If you do that to black people, they will revert to other shit.
yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yo, I
They
wanna
follow
read just,
success. Go ahead.
I wanna read just a fact. of, you know what I mean, the slave thing as far as like the system of it, the industrial revolution and all of that stuff. Like it so when you see us going into this age, you can kind of see from the old ages what happened to those people. You
People
know
don't
what I
pay
mean?
attention
Like,
to. That's why they give you history in school.
yeah, yeah. The first industrial revolution was by the UK, United Kingdom. And it was from 1760 to 1840. You know what I mean? So they created the 8 to 5 work week because normally a typical work day would range from 10 to 16 hours back then. You know what I mean? So a work week was typically 6 days and children worked. You know what I mean? So all right, so in 1593, Philip II of Spain became Spain became the first country to introduce the 8-hour work week by law for factories and fortification workers. In the 1800s, Americans worked 70 hours or more a week, and the length of the work week became a real big issue in America politically. At that time, you know what I mean. So a lot of Americans, when the 19th century came, they adopted the work schedule of day sun up to sundown.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Sun up to sundown. You know what I mean? So and then the second revolution was like in the 50s. No, the third revolution really was in like the 50s, and that's when we got toasters and things that were mechanical things came about in the 50s and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that revolutionized things, and the people that wasn't up on that game,
Got
they
lost.
fell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so the third revolution is known as the information that's what it was, the information zone. They had mainframe computing, like the little,
Yeah.
because the 60s was part of the era. Remember the little football games and
Yeah.
stuff with the
Yeah.
little they had a little small computing at that time. You know what I mean? And then currently we're in what's called the industry 4.0. You know what I mean? The fourth industrial revolution is changing our concepts of life and consciousness through the use of
Def-
robotics,
Thank.
AI,
Exactly.
biotech,
Nigga,
and the
I seen a girl. Sorry from
yeah.
cutting you off.
No,
I
no, no. You
seen a
good, bro.
girl walking a dog today. Right. She's
Hmm.
walking the dog. She looked at her phone for a whole fucking block. Didn't look up to see what the dog did one time. And I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, man. That
Yo,
the
it's
phone
crazy
got
you
him
said
A
so
that
lot
zapped.
of
because
no, but the funny
earlier,
part is a lot of people doing
Yeah,
yo,
you don't
just
go
earlier
anywhere, you gonna see
today, something
everybody in
like
their
that happened.
phone. Everybody gonna be on their phone. Nobody talking to each other. Doing nothing.
I
Everybody in
seen
their
a chick
phone.
ride a bike in the woods today, yo, on a trail. In her phone riding.
Crazy,
I
man.
said, yo, this
You
is
can't even
crazy.
leave it alone to ride your bike, to get exercise.
Yeah, right.
They stick it on when they go to the gym, they stick it on that little piece and watch it while they running. Come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Separate yourself.
yeah. It's crazy, man.
And you
Them
going
devices,
yeah,
man.
and
They be
that's why I
demons,
say it's
man. Those are
over for these
demons.
dudes. Because anything they want you to
We
think,
let.
like you ever been on your phone and you talked about something and all of a sudden like 10 minutes later that shit is on an ad or something? That
Mm,
ain't by mistake, bro. They train the motherfuckers to, hey, this is what you want you to buy. This what you want. This is what we want you to buy. This would uh how many times they done talked about somebody was dead and then 30 minutes later you found out they were still alive. They ran a
mm-hmm.
whole story about motherfuckers. Oh well, what's the name died. Oh shit, he died. Oh man, and then come to find out this nigga still alive.
He ain't died. Yeah, they
That's
putting up
wild, bro.
false stuff. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
that's
wild.
crazy.
You can't trust anything anymore. And when
You
you
really
can't
gotta
trust
dig.
anything, what you gonna do? The first thing, now you getting ready to be active. And now it's like, oh
Yeah,
no, these niggas come over here. I'm da, 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 da.
yeah. And it's only getting worse,
And
man.
it's only going to
So,
get worse. Dumb
and,
people having dumb kids have dumber kids. That's how it
and the
goes.
yep,
Yeah.
and the plan for the future. If you ain't up to par, like with
Oh,
what's
this is
going on, you left, you
look. No,
lost,
this
man.
is this is when I know.
Like,
I don't mean to cut you off, but this shit is crazy. You know the boy Woody, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
From the trial. This nigga don't know how to read. He on every show in America right now, bro.
yeah,
They letting him be on, and that's what's showing you like you don't even have to have talent, or you don't even know how to read, and you can do whatever. So when you look at if you're a little kid and you look at that, you think that's the way. Oh, I don't have to
yeah,
learn how to read, but in reality, you gotta learn how to read, little shorty.
yeah, yeah. Well,
They,
we had to, real talk. We had to, you had to bust a move or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My youngin, he came. I got to put him back in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Put him
you
back
ain't
to
gotta tell the
sleep.
world your
So,
business, man. You ain't gotta tell the world
eh,
your business.
look, I don't mind. I don't care.
this
I
nigga
never
wearing
cared.
sunglasses at night. We
You know
lost,
what I
man. We
mean?
done.
Listen,
We done.
look, who knows at night?
you better use them glasses to play Madden next time, bro. Cause I'm
Listen,
telling you,
man.
I've been practicing.
Listen.
Holla.
Yeah, you practice with
Yeah.
28-0.
No, I'll show you. I'll show you 28-0.
Man, holla at me when y'all done there, cause let me put this boy back to bed. All right, y'all.
All right, and on that note,
All right, bro.
we out of
We
here.
gonna we gonna spin out. Peace.